Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to GDX Academy, and I'm here to take you guys on probability. So, what is probability? Probability is the measure of result or outcome of expectation or event in a numerical form. So, the number to be assigned normally stands between 0 and 1. The result of an event from a number of total outcome may be equiprobable. Equiprobable events are those events whose chances of either of the events occurring is the same. Example, in throwing of a coin, the chances of each of head and tail showing up is 1 out of 2. So the formula of the probability is the number of equiprobable favorable outcome over total number of equiprobable outcomes. So we have different types of probability which I'll be going into. Stay tuned as you watch. So there are various types of probability. There is experimental probability, there is theoretical probability, there is mutually exclusive event which is known as addition of probability, and there is independent event which is also known as multiplication of probability. But for this class I'll be explaining experimental probability and theoretical probability. Experimental probability, it bases its results on actual tests or experiments carried out. The outcome will therefore be based on number of trials or experiments carried out. And as for theoretical probability, it is in its own case, it is based on its result and occurrence of exact values that are dependent on the physical nature of the condition or situations that are being considered. So that's theoretical probability. So we'll quickly diving into some exercises. Stay tuned. So the first question says, out of every 200 in a school, 30 have brown school sandals. What is the probability that a student choosing at random would have a brown school sandals? So the requirement here is what? The requirement here is 30, and the total number of output is outcome is what? 200. So this is the probability. The probability of having brown sandal is what? 230 rather over 200, which is 3 over 20. So that's that about this question. As simple as possible. That's it. So the next question says, a survey shows that 15% of men in a certain town are tall. If a man is chosen on the street of the town of one afternoon, what is the probability that he is short? So probability that he is tall. The probability that he is tall is what? 15%, and that is 15 over 100. So the probability that he is short is what? The probability that he is short is 1 minus the probability that he is tall. Therefore it will be 1 minus 15 over 100, and that is equals to 85 over 100. So the probability that is short is 85 over 100. So yeah, another question says, a feather is tossed once. Find the probability that it shows A 3, B an odd number, that it shows the prime number, and D it shows a number less than 4. So let's get the total outcome. The total outcome there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So these are the total outcome. So the requirement for A is what? That the number is 3. How many 3 do we have here? For A, we only have 1 3. Therefore, the probability that it is 3 is 1 over 6. Because it's only 1 3 that we have there. Then for B, that it is an odd number. Probability that is an odd number. How many odd number do we have there? Probability that there is an odd number is 3. Because we have 3 odd number over 6. 135. Those are the odd number there. Therefore, it is 1 over 2. So the next one says, what's the probability that is a prime number? probability that is a prime number. So the prime number here 2, 3 and 5. Therefore you have 3 over the total outcome, which is 6. It's still the same thing as half. So the probability of having number less than 4 is just 3. Probability of having less than 4 is just 1 to 3, which is equal to 3 over 6 equals to 1 over 2. If you have any question on this, kindly comment in the comment section. So here is another question, and it says a bag contains 3 black, 4 yellow and 7 red balls. A ball is picked from their bag at random. What is the probability that it is red, yellow, black or white? So the probability, first of all, we will have to get the total outcome. So the total outcome here is, our total outcome here is 3 black ball plus 4 yellow ball plus 7 red ball. So which is 14. Our total outcome here is 14 balls. So the probability that it is red is equals to how many red balls do we have? Is 7. That is 7 over 14, which is 1 over 2. That is probability of picking a red ball. You get? So the second requirement is, what's probability that it is yellow? The probability that is yellow is what? 4 over 14. So something can go. That is 2 over 7. That's probability of getting the yellow ball. If you divide both sides by 2, you get 2 over 7. Then what's the probability that it is black? Black there is 3 over 14. So the probability of obtaining a black ball is what? 3 over 14. And the probability of obtaining a white ball is what? 0. Why? Because we do not have a white ball in the question below. Therefore, the probability of obtaining a white ball is 0. There's no probability of obtaining it. So this is all that I have for you guys for today. Kindly like and subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for the next class.